Hello everyone, welcome back. Okay, so today we're going to make another set of pages in my work in progress tarot journal because Halloween is a big one. So that's what we're working on today. I've pulled out a couple of things I was playing with in here. So I pulled these out of the set that is in the Chic Fall sticker book because I'm digging them. I'm kind of digging them. I've also pulled out my letters and I've got those. I was going to spell out Samhain, but I have to print more letters. So we're just going to make do with what we have. So of course these are corner pieces. So we're going to put these guys down here in the corner. If I can get it lined up straight. And of course that's going to be a difficult measure. Why? All right, tweezers, here we come. Let's get deep in the tweezers. Yeah, I'm still playing around with this. I really want something that works, and I kind of like, okay, here's my thoughts. The horizontal planner I was using all of last year, and I started out using it at the beginning of this year. Hang on, let me grab it. Let me grab it. So like, for example, I have these, right? Now, sometimes this was enough for journaling and other times it was not. But the other thing that kind of drove me a little bit crazy is there was no way to integrate the new moon and the full moon in between all of these. Because in a perfect world, what I would like is everything in order. So like, you know, the first, second, third, fourth, until we reach the new moon. And then the new moon would be there. And then the and then the full moon. And then if there's any, like, you know, holidays or celebrations. Which is why, and I can't do that in that planner. Oh, that didn't print properly. Oh, it's on both sides. Well, look at that. I didn't even notice that. Didn't even notice that. Whatever. These are just, this is just something I made for me in Canva. And I'm going to get it perfected and then get the dot grid all into the shop because I know there's been a number of you that have asked me about them. But it's little things like this that I kind of need to fix because I didn't even realize there was a gap on the spine. So that's what we learn when we play around with things we make. All right. Okay, so we're going to put those down. So that is kind of my reasoning for wanting to do my own thing. The other thing is too, the classic's going to be too big. The mini is going to be too small. Actually, a mini might be okay, but I kind of like this because this is literally an 8.5 by 11 sheet that I've made dot grid and I've just cut it in half. So that's a freaking win. We like it. We like it, although I don't know how I managed to end up with the gap, but that's a story for another day. All right, so here's my thoughts with the, with these letters. I can kind of go, because there's 4 and 4, right? So we could put Hallow and then Ween on this side, or we could put all of it on one side. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do. Decisions. Or do we want to bring it down in the bottom like so? I'm not exactly sure, to be honest with you. But we are going to grab some more beautiful florals to work in here. So we have this one, which is also a corner piece. And then we have this large one. Sorry about the noise. My kid is doing laundry. I'm like, of course you got to do laundry like right frickin' now. Murphy's Law, am I right? Yeah, I think that'll work. Or we could put it over there on that side. I kind of like that better, but is this going to do the same? No, it's going to be short because, all right, that's just the way they're going to have to lay out then, which is really freaking annoying. Unless, what do we have? What are you? Let's take a look at you, shall we? I'm all about that balance and symmetry thing. And see, you're so dinky, like super small. All right, well, I'm frustrated now. I'm frustrated, people. I'm frustrated. I am going to take this and de-stick it. We're going to put it up in that corner, though. I just don't know what I want to do with the rest yet. And I think I used the other versions of this. Yes, I did, on the paper. Now, these are stickers that I wish the entire thing was in clear. But that's okay. Let's just lay this down. Oops, that is really crooked. I honestly think the stickers are crooked because I get them down like right in the corner and they still don't line up properly. All right, so are you good? No, you're crinkled. Let's not crinkle. Oh, you are still crinkled. No crinkles. Okay, well that's lined up, but now I have an overhang, so I'm gonna have to trim off a tiny bit. And I still have a bit of a bubble, so let's... It's ripping my page. And it's a good thing that sticker's gonna live there because I could not get that baby up. All right, so let's trim off this excess like so. Okay, and then this one, I'm not sure if I want to do this one or if I want to do that littler one, because I'm not really fond of the fact that this kind of like goes down, although now that I've laid it out like that, it's not that bad. So let's do that. And holy crap, did you see that? It's like almost perfect, even though I just kind of tossed it down. Oh, oh, okay, well, it's staying down. That's the thing. It's my paper. So this is like super, what do you call it? The stickers like want to lift. And I'm really irritated by the fact that that is not right into the corner and that is so off. Okay, we are grabbing the undo. That's the new bottle. Hold on. I realize I'm facing away from the camera, so you can't really hear me all that well. Come on. I do it up really, really tight. Come to mama, come to mama. Okay, now let's let that dry. And then we can re-put this down. Get it straight this time. What do you think about that, people? Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I'm trying to really figure this out. It's a work in progress. And this is sort of just my initial, all right, let's play around. Let's see what works. And then, like I said, I like the idea that this is just an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper that I cut in half. Okay. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Let's get this all done and done. Get the sticker squisher and get this really adhered to the page. All right, now, what about my letters? Where did my letters go? There they are. So like I said, this is where I don't know. Do I want to come kind of across the center? Maybe, possibly. We also need some boxes or something. So maybe we'll do that. Let me see. If I can find a match, possibly, question mark. So I don't think there's boxes that match these in the back of here. There is not. So let's see if we can find, this purple's not bad. Because I usually do, on Halloween, I usually do a 12 card reading, sort of like for the year ahead. I just have to figure out a way to fit all of that in here. Again, it's a work in progress because it's still fairly new to me. I don't know what I want to do, because now that I've thought about it that way, like we're going to have 12 cards to contend with. So I think maybe what we should do first is think about how we're going to lay out the letters. And I think I'm going to go the half and half route. So let's take off the first 4. And of course now the heat's kicked on, so that's going to make even more noise. You can't win, man. All right, so let's lay down. I do want to get this as close as I can to the punch, but without actually going over the spine. All right, so that should be good. And then we'll lay that one like that. Oh, I went a little crooked. I went a little crooked. Actually, it's not so much that I went crooked. I went higher on this one than I went with the other one. So we kind of got to line it up so they match. Because, you know, why not, right? Okay, so now I'm going to lay down the A. This is like my favorite font to play around with right now. It's called Mango Sticky, I think. You just have to watch because it's not meant for commercial use without meeting specific terms and conditions. So it's one of those. Oh, sorry about that. Shit, there is... You're all probably laughing at me because I can't count. I just realized that means we're going to have 5 on this side, and I'd rather have 5 on this side. So we're going to back these babies up. Please come up. Please, please, please. Come on, come on, come to mama. Okay, we have that. So let's start with now the O. Let's try this again, people, shall we? Oh, good grief. Good grief. Okay, so now let's do this. Oh, well, it's always something on this channel. Am I right? Okay, so let's bring you down a tiny bit because I actually like the placement of that L better. Oh man, oh man, oh man. All right, there we go. Sometimes I can get letters lined up like really, really good, and other times, not so much. Normally what I do is, and you guys have seen me do it a bunch of times, is I will fold over my wax paper and use that as sort of a guide. But today, because these are larger and they're paper, it's not as bad. All right, so let's start with the W. We'll take these guys off. The wax paper's starting to feel like it needs to be retired. Okay, so let's get this guy kind of over here, like so. Hopefully this works. Now I'm like, was this a bad idea? God. I can't tell you. We're gonna find out, I guess, shortly if it'll all fit. Ooh, it's kind of close, but it's doable. Okay, so we have that down. We do need to trim off like the top of these letters that are kind of hanging over though. I don't think there's any on this side. Cool. Okay, so we have it now officially titled. What a. Okay, now, as I said, I normally do like a 12 card draw for this, like one for each month. This is sort of my year ahead. Sometimes I do it in January, sometimes I do it in October. This is where I'm wondering, like, maybe we shouldn't do like a vertical box to list them all. And I'm pretty sure we have more than 12, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh yeah, we got more than enough. We have more than enough. So we're going to grab one of these bad boys. We're going to de-stick this Momo. And where are we going to place this? Do we want to start it on this side? Do we want to put it on this side? I think I want to put it over here just because, like, if you notice, these guys come closer together than these guys, so this will help fill in sort of this area. And it's not going straight to the edge of the page, but close, because I don't want to cover up too much of my, pretties. Because after all, I am all about the stickers. There, that's perfect right there. So we're going to lay that one down like so. I need to make some headers for these, like, you know, one that says cards, something like that effect. I don't exactly know, but I do need to worry about that. That kind of looks crooked, but I think it's actually straight. I think it's just my eyes that are kind of crooked. All right, so now we have a place that I'm going to lift all the cards. I would like to bring in kind of a green, if I can find a green that works. That's way too bright. This is about as best as we're going to get, and it's not really the right hue, but we're going to make it work. Oh yes, we are. I'm going to grab this guy, because I do want to get some boxes on this side. I haven't decided exactly what they're going to be used for yet, but we are going to get some boxes on this side. Or do we want to just kind of, yeah, maybe we'll do that. We'll kind of bring this in down here, and I'll find a use for it. But this allows me to get some more cute stickers on the page. Like this one might be too big, but I might be able to get in one of these like witchy hat ones. Let me get some wax paper here. Yes, that's so cute. Okay, we are totally doing that. Let's just de-stick it a bit. And we're gonna plunk this guy down right here, like so. But I do want to sneak behind here and get rid of that. I went a little bit too far, but that's okay. And that. So we can actually see the pretties. Okay, so let's squish him all down. The sticker squisher. Okay, now it looks naked on this side because we have no boxes. But I'm kind of reluctant to put too many boxes on here because, again, I do need to be able to journal. But I think what we'll do is we're going to reverse it, and we're going to grab it. We're not going to grab a large box like that. We're going to grab a vertical, like these guys. And then we're going to grab a purple one. Do I want that size? I really love my square boxes, but maybe we will do one of these guys. Now I just got to make up my mind. Do I want that one or do I want this one? These always look so much better together. I don't know. It's a size and a balance thing. I'm a little strange that way. Okay, so let's put these guys on some wax paper so I can get an idea on how, when, and of course where. And I think, do I want to come in like that? Because then I can kind of tuck that in over here. And worst case, I can always just include the journaling and push it through. Or do we go like that and go opposite? If I do it that way, I can't really put any flowers or anything in. Unless, where's my tweezers? We grab one of these guys and I get another piece of wax paper. Oh, I could do that one too. And we kind of came in like that, which is kind of pretty. Not gonna lie, it's kind of pretty. That also works, but I kind of like the whole, yeah, all right, that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna take these two. The only thing I'm kind of thinking is we're gonna reverse. Not that it actually, does it even matter if we're gonna cover that up? Yeah, it'll still be visible. I think we're gonna put the lined on top of that one. Now, are we straight? This is the proverbial question of the day, people. Let's get some tweezers. And let's get this guy all lined up where I want him. Like so. And then let's make sure that one is not straight. Oh, please, please, please. I didn't really de-stick you guys. All right, I'm going to move him down and use this as an actual guide. So I can frickin' get a straight box. All right, I think we're good. This one might be off a tiny kilter. Shift that a bit. Yes, there we go. Good. And then we're going to come in with this. Because isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? Okay, so let's de-stick this a tiny bit, and then we're pretty much done. I don't know that I can sneak any more flowers on, but I am certainly going to try. So let's put this guy in there like so, and then I want to do the same thing. I want to sneak behind, and I want to eliminate what is dark and can be seen. Like so. Oh, I went too high. So let's fix that. This is the one thing that's really great. We just scrape it off. I mean, you got to be careful with it, obviously, because you don't want to damage anything, but it does scrape off rather well. Okay, so let's flatten that out. Get that all set down nice and permanent. Now, my only other thought is bringing in some maybe flowers down here, but I still think I want to create more letters. And I just got sticker bits stuck to me. Like they're everywhere. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. I think I still want to create more letters and then put Samhain down the bottom, which means I can't really put flowers there. But what do you think, you guys? You have to let me know in the comments. I'm kind of pleased with it. I'm really, really kind of pleased with it. And, you know, like I said, I'll keep you guys posted. Like, it's a work in progress. I know, I can't remember, it was one of you guys I was talking to about, you know, the way you lay yours out and such, and that's kind of what I'm trying to do with this one. I just want more, I want more versatility because I want to be able to have it flow. So if I reflect back on it at, say, you know, the end of the year or the beginning of the year or something, and look at the year before, I can see month, like day to day, week to week, event to event, moon to moon, however I decide to look at it. I kind of want to put something up there, and I think we're going to grab maybe this other witch's hat. Oh yes, I think that is exactly what we're going to grab. Or the spider webs are like way too big. I think we're going to do the witch's hat. It's funny because sometimes when I'm using Jess's stickers, I'm like, oh, I wish they were just a tiny bit bigger. And then there's other times where I'm like, I wish it was just a little bit freaking smaller. I think we're going to angle it like this though. Or do we angle it? No, that is bad juju. But I kind of don't mind it straight, cornered. I mean, there is this little itty bitty like spider web. He's just so freaking small. He's so tiny. We could put him in there like that though. Yeah, I like it. All right, so I think we're just gonna, I want this kind of on an angle because it just sort of fills the hole better. It's just a matter of trying to get it where it's gonna work. Like that, I guess. And let's slip behind and get rid of just a tiny bit, like so. Oops. Flatten it all down. And we have spiders. I know some people have like real issues with spiders, but I kind of dig them. So long as they're not causing problems in my house. Am I right? Am I right? Do I want to put that there? Do I want to put that there? What do we have? We have a spider on this side and we have a spider on that side. I think we're maybe good. I think we're good, you guys. So let me find the book and let's put it back on the discs. Oh yeah, that looks super, super smart. Like I said, I'm still working out how to use this. So far I haven't really been using it much for daily, but I have been using it for things like events and stuff and holidays. I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it. Okay, that is a wrap. Let me know what you think in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I apologize for the background noise, but I did kind of need to get this filmed, and Murphy's Law, when you need quiet, you can't freaking get it. Excuse me. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.